Got Chipotle for lunch, and I'm seeing the Mary movie tonight. Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good weekend. It's not the weekend, never mind. I'd say that's a pretty good Thursday. It's exciting. Oh, it's fucking late, dude. Okay. We're late on day 2. I'm taking my goddamn time with this game. But here's our session notes so far. Last time we played was on the 19th, so it's been like a couple weeks. So this is just your classic D&D session. It's like, hey, yeah, no, we'll play next week. Doesn't play for 6 months. Alright. Session notes. You've awoken in a morgue, you've got a goblin sidekick. This is supposed to be a simple job. Figure out why a local tea shop exploded, and now you're standing here, the image lingering in the back of your skull. A dead elf. It's rare enough to see a live elf. Then there's that weird masked assassin. You have no clue who has it out for you, but somebody does. Beyond that, you've also got the owner to track down. From what you've heard about this guy, he could have already left the city. I thought I already tracked him down. Finally, you descended straight into the city below. Esoteric hallways, full up with traps. Somehow, you know someone or something is trying to keep you from discovering the truth. You need to keep looking, search every corner, talk with every person, look into the political bullshit above and the esoteric madness below. Eventually, you will find a way forward. Ebdies, May, good to see ya. I hope you're good. Alright. Let's see where the hell I am. If y'all don't know what Esoteric Ebb is, it's like Disco Elysium, but it's just straight up D&D. And in my opinion, it's way better. But, you know, it's a lot sillier, where I feel like Disco Elysium wants to take itself very seriously. This does and it doesn't. It skirts the difference really, really nicely. Maybe we long rest. I'm trying to figure out what I need to do next. Forgo feat. Choose feat. Did I not choose the feat? Forgo feat. Too many feats chosen. Too many feats chosen. Okay. Find out more about performing the most difficult of techniques, speaking with her. I want to get Ed here on my side. I want her to hang out with us. I think I also need money to get... Do I have like almost every quest? Almost every quest. I need to get enough money to get my spell book back. You found the exact spot where you fell in the river, the bike rack. Someone must have pushed you in. Okay, so I need to go back to Bondival tomorrow. Right. I could also sell a bunch of milk. So I've said I'm apolitical 4 times, then I said I'm Asgalis 5 times, and then I said I'm the cleric 15 times. I'm gonna have to remember what my voices are for all these characters too. Kraid had an encounter with a human in yellow who was looking for a secret door. I need to find Frank, son of Frank. Well, I guess we could just go to bed. Yellow, 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 yellow. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Alright. What if we went the fuck to bed? Because none of y'all can talk to me, really. And I still can't get my bike. Not a lot of bikes. Usual commuters are probably too scared to head past the tea shop. This particular bike is yours. Say anything strange about this bike, Snell? No, it's a bicycle. He's impressed. You like bicycles? Not particularly. You want to know a secret? Not particularly. This is my bike. Yeah, that seems to add up. He's implying that this rusty old bike suits you. Which is very true, mind you. I love this bike. Uh-huh. If I remember where the key is, can I bring the bike with me? He takes a breath. First of all, don't ask me. You're an adult. Do what you want. Secondly, how the fuck are you going to take a bike around Tolstad? You gonna carry it? Up and down the stairs? I could do that. Oh, you could, yeah? If you find a pocket bike, that's another thing. The goblin sighs. But leave this one be, Cleric. We got work to do. Hi, bike. Oh, what's going on over here? Sleeping for service. Come back after midnight-ish. Fuck, I gotta kill time then. I can't go to bed. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing up there, bud? Huh. Loading a bullet into the chamber. Hey, pal, what are you doing up here?
Huh?
Arn, the kiosk kid. The scrawny kid sits alone on the roof of the roller mill. He jumps as he notices you approach. Hey, I'm allowed to be up here. He's taking a stand. Proud of him. You sure about that?
Yes? No, I mean, yes.
Relax, I'm just seeing what you're up to.
Oh. I just come here sometimes after work to think.
Glance at Snell. He shrugs and leans against one of the giant chimneys. So you're not doing anything illicit up here?
Illicit?
You know, like drugs or worse, political discourse.
What?
No! I would never. I don't even know where to get drugs. Give him a thumbs up. Good, keep it that way. Good job, kid. Say no to drugs. Do you like working at the kiosk?
Yeah, it's good.
He's trying not to talk to you, steering the conversation into a null. Do your parents know you're out this late? He keeps looking out at the horizon.
No.
Boys like him should stay home. He could easily be picked up by the wrong crowd by acting like this. Careful now. This boy just got real quiet. Uh-oh. They're not around, eh?
Mom's gone. Dad's dead.
Child left alone in this world without guidance. This is the kind of boy that should be swooped up by Earth's grace. A glance towards a companion reveals a solemn expression gazing out over the city. What the fuck do I say to that? What do I say? If he wants to be alone, maybe you should just go. This is a sensitive situation. Just keep it cool, hang out for a bit. He doesn't say anything. The boy just looks at the horizon. Sit down next to him. Yes, good rotation. Parallel positioning is ideal in situations like this. He doesn't seem to react at first. Then he says,
I don't think about it a lot. I mostly just go to school at the kiosk.
work and study. Good, honorable. Sympathize with him. Thank God. You know what to say. Do I? You have to tell him. Oh, no, not that. Sorry, but you have to. Tell him about Dad. So here's the thing. The boy doesn't say anything. My dad was crushed by a troll. He looks at you with wide eyes.
What?
The smell was awful. Loud. He told me to run, but I was very little. I stood and watched. I remember it well, just 30 feet down the lane.
There was a troll in Norvik?
Almost. We lived in the hills. It went on a rampage through the village.
Oh.
10 men died that day. My dad was number 8 on the official list. He stops looking at you. It's not nice, you know, not having a dad.
Yeah.
I've heard it's not always great to have one either.
Not always.
It's like He glares at the river. He glares across the river once more. You're not alone, Arn. It hurts differently for everyone, but you're not alone.
Yeah. Thanks, cleric. And I mean, I'm not really alone. I got my brother.
You wish you had a brother. He gets up from the roof tiles.
I should get home. Yeah, thanks.
He gives you a nod. Then he walks away. I don't know if that made a difference or just got him confused. Good job. I do my best now. I do my best. Yes, you do. He shakes his head. Yes, you do. Let's go. That was fun. Sympathizing over our dead dads. Alright. Oh, video game. Y'all are still hanging out here, huh? Look at my spell book real quick. I am going to prepare. Wait a second. I'm going to prepare that spell real quick, because maybe I can use it. Because if it's going to just improve all of my shit, like, why would I not do that? Okay. Enhance ability. Yeah, just prepare all 5 of these. What the hell is this? You stare at the wondrous wood carving. Somebody... Wait, somebody defaced this. A depiction of Earth at its greatest, a true man. However, you also notice a message carved into the base of the art piece. It says, Goblin was here. Heresy. What kind of ingrate would defile a sacred object? Hey, seems like Goblin's been at work again. Goblin was here. Vandalization. Terrible to see if you've been here. You'd have stopped it, surely. Either way, you must become stronger to stop this disintegration of society from spreading. Alex, good to see you. Famous artist, that guy. Never seen him, but you've definitely seen his work. Bit rude just to carve his name into the statue like that, but he's known to be a bit of a dick swinger. It's not a big deal. It doesn't matter. Really? Yeah, this is an old monument. It's fine. The past, the past. Contain your tears. Yeah, it's fine. He squints and nods slowly. Sure. Goblin is an artist. He's technically wanted in most districts, but no one even knows if he's real. Oh, he's D&D Banksy. What do you think about the statue of my god, Snell? Real human culture. I should try to remove that message. You should. It's only right for the cleric to clean up such a mess. Easy job. You'd have to take that carving knife by the candles and attempt to remove the goblin message from the statue. Hell yeah. You start working, picking up the tiny carving knife, the same that was used to scratch the wood. You can clean this up real quick. Spend 10 minutes working on it. With dexterous fingers, you precisely carve a layer off the statue. Within a few minutes, the message is entirely gone. Glorious, wonderful work. Fine craftsmanship is what it is. You could have been a woodcarver in another life. If it was in any way a lucrative career, that is. She always spoke lowly of artistic endeavors. Looks much better now. Oh yes, you're cleaning the world a message at a time. Hells yeah, you sure did great. Only problem, you did it for free like some welfare janitor. Next time, give a quote. Alright, my work's done here. Alright, before I continue, I need to take a quick piss. Everybody go pee. I know I just started, but I need this. Yo, it's good to see you. Alright, we're back. Oh, I love when a random deploy breaks the tool I use all day during one of my busiest times, taking all my mental energy to not say fuck it and play Slay the Spire 2 until lunch. I mean, I wouldn't blame you. Duz, how you doing, dude? It's good to see you. Alright. Let's go see what the fuck this guy's up to. His music is such a vibe. This is a great game. Really, really stellar game. It's not that long, it's just I take my time playing my games. Chilling homesick today? No! I hope it gets a little better. Skull floats in front of you with a permanent smirk and wide jeweled eyes. Kinetic! So loud. Yeah, that. Okay. You failed once, not again. I can't do this. Spend one shard. Oh! That's how the shards work? Oh, fuck yeah, I'll do that. Okay, it's a 19 DC. One shard. No. It's they're telling me it's impossible. Okay. Let me change my shit around real quick. Let me change my inventory. Okay, so the shards, let me retry. Spend in dialogues to unlock dice checks. Okay, I never checked this before. Alright, which one is the intelligence one? Yeah, this gives me one more intelligence. I need things that improve my ints, even though I am really not smart at this game. That's more dex. Okay, put that on. I heard shard too. I'll spend one shard and only one. Where is... This gives me more intelligence. This gives me more intelligence. Sometimes I think about when I was really sick and I sharded. Bodies are fragile. They really are. You never know when it's gonna hit you. Alright. Look at this guy spinning. Oh, cleric! So loud. Yeah, that. Okay. Advantage, and -5 DC. Let's see what we got. Fuck. Well, this is gonna hurt. We've done this so many times. And we keep hurting ourselves. Scream and convulse. Oh, gods. Okay. I'm gonna mumble something incoherent. You should rest first or something. Don't throw yourself into doom like this. You can't figure out something to make it easier. I wanna do it again. Hopefully I don't die from this. I just keep fucking up my rolls! Ah! This will kill me, so I'm gonna have to do death saving throws. No. Woo! Okay. Let's get through this. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. We're gonna cure wounds. And then we're gonna cure wounds again. And then we're gonna do enhance ability. Let's see if that helps. I have so many shards, so might as well. +2 under the infective enhance ability. Told by the Esoteric Ebb. -5 DC. You failed once, not again. Okay, come on. Just give me this. Yes! Let's go! Think. This demi-lich believes himself to be your teacher here. He might be insane, but there's still knowledge to be had. If you can decipher it, hold out a hand. Tell me as best as you can the school of necromancy. How do I master it? Strings are strings. They are equal but different. You must have seen them a lot. Since you have them running through your flesh in the masses, I do? He continues, a string of necromancy becomes that when it intersects with negative energy. Thus, it begins to look like flesh to me, for example. I have surely as many strings going through my existence as you do, except mine are necromantic. Yours are... Hey dude, are you the cleric? I might be the cleric. Who's asking? Skull shakes a bit. Many others... how do you deal with the strings usually? When I attune the strings, I twist them. Ah, so this is how you cast your organized spells then. Necromancy is special because of that negative energy. Twisting a necromantic string would hurt, naturally. Naturally. If you are anything but not alive, a live necromancer learns to either manage the pain through mutilation, religious fervor, physical numbness, or they learn to cut this. They learn to cut the string. Everyone uses different terminology. You might have heard it called willing the string or mastering it. It's the step every spellcaster must go through to reach the higher tier magic. They must learn to manipulate the string shape. Can you say purple burglar and arm in that accent real quick? Purple burglar. Aye, well done. Purple burglar alarm. I can't do it. Shape of the string. Yes. But it doesn't have a shape, it's just a dot. The skull laughs mockingly. Why do you think they call it a string then, dumbass? It measures change over time. Squirrel. See, squirrel's not bad. You might have grabbed and twisted your strings in the moment, but cutting a string means grabbing it independently from all its other parts, in the past and in the future. Don't just twist it, separate it from itself. Of course. I talk about mastering strings, it all makes sense now. The string goes through time. Manipulating it more closely requires it to be twisted only in the now without the other baggage. So I stick up my hand. Yes. Locate a string near Bonneval, a pale string. Yes! Twist it. You. Ah, shit. Open your eyes. That hurts. What? You twisted a string into a cure wounds, you idiot. Hurt like a, what do you say, motherfucker. I failed? The skull laughs intensely. You did great, cleric, or should I say, necromancer. That was a cure wounds for sure, but a necromantic cure wounds. Instead of a cure wounds cast through sissy abjuration or hardcore flesh meddling transmutation, you now manage to simply remove the negative energy to reach the same conclusion, healing. Although yes, it did hurt like hells, since negative energy obviously is kind of my thing, as a glorious lich. Oh, so I mastered necromancy? An overstatement, perhaps, but you should be able to cast the one spell you're looking for at least. Speak with dead. Finally. That's great. It would be extremely useful for the case, obviously. The skull nods. You want a spell scroll? Yeah, it'd be useful, yes. The skull widens its jaw, then coughs up a tiny spell scroll into the altar. Grab it. Did you just instantly memorize the scroll after it flew out of the skull's mouth? Degenerate. You've earned it, my evil apprentice. Glorious, another tier of magic unlocked. Even if it's just a 3rd level spell, this will surely lead to greater things in the future. If you have any other questions, go ahead. Speak with that, that's 5 questions, right? Yes, indeed. Plus, the spell does not allow the spirit to learn anything new. It just literally animates a simile of the creature. It's an extraction tool, not a way to learn the information. So if a person is being targeted by Speak with Dead and then resurrects, that person will not remember the questions or answers it gives. Not one bit. Except, of course, yes. There have been recorded instances of it happening. Rare, very rare. But only for creatures entangled so heavily in the strings of Jor that their spirit itself grows tendrils, so to speak. If the spirit lives entirely within the strings, then it theoretically could listen in on the Speak with Dead conversation. God, the Scottish accent is so hard to maintain. But that's entirely based on conjecture, along with some instances I've encountered during my necromantic studies. Now I'm like, it goes from like Scottish to Russian. I'm fucking weird. Nothing to base a worldview on, wouldn't you say? Interesting, indeed. Good job on this. I can see you have an extreme talent for handling strings, beyond what I've seen in many youngsters. I would love to watch you burn out on a battlefield among hags and legionaries. Skull lets out a crazed laughter while spinning around in the air. Anything else you want? No, I'm good, Bondaval. See you later, buddy. Woo! Alright. I felt great. Okay. Let's, get all our usual shit back on. Where's my bent guy? Get you. Get you. Get you. There we go. We're so fucking back. The dialogue in this game is great. It's written incredibly well. And all the characters are very well realized. I'm kind of on like my narrative shit. Like this and Pentiment have like, I've obviously played Pentiment before, but like going back to it, I'm like, holy fuck. This is a really good game. Alright. Let's go speak with that corpse. Purple burglar alarm. Unique, New York. Seashells down by the seashore. So how you doing? Shalom, good to see you. Creator was on Chris Plant's podcast this week, and he seems like a very clear and thoughtful dude. Obviously, huge Disco Elysium influence, but he embraces it. Yeah, it's like very, very much like on the nose about it. This jives with me more than Disco Elysium. Yeah, how's it get that a listen? Shalom, welcome in. Hope you're good. Wait, which one's which? Your fate one day. The dead elf. Alright, I'm gonna save. First told people about the game in the Disco Elysium subreddit, which like big pair of cojones there. Brother. No, I don't want to delete it. I'm good. I have to do a few presentation day. I'm so ready to get these over with. And then do you have a long weekend because of Easter? Alright, let's engage with it. Oh shit, I need to prepare the spell. Never mind. I think there's a shrine down here. But like, it's obviously, yeah, like disco inspired, but it very much sets itself apart. Okay. Speak with Dead, enhance ability, cure wounds, comprehend, shield of faith. Oh. I can do 6 now. Sure, why not? Why not? I take a killer spiritual success over a half-assed rehash any day. Oh yeah. This feels very fresh. No reason to cast that spell. Excuse me? Oh, it's flashing. Got it. Alright. We're talking with the corpse. Dead elf, with little fanfare nor any magical spark. You see a slight twitch on the scorched body. It is sacrilegious, but perhaps the animated spirit will give you something useful in retribution. As if they were turned to a coal-like substance, the lips begin to move, like sludge. A faint wheezing comes out of its throat. I am not asking these questions. Do I ask in present or past tense? What are the rules of this again? So you get 5 questions. Okay, I'm ready. Time to talk. Maybe she'll be happy to answer. Remember cleric. 5 questions. That's all you get, so make them count. Alright. What was your name? What's it like being dead? Were you voting in the election? Or were you in the tea shop when it exploded? Who killed you? How did you die? How did you live? Where did you die? What was your favorite color? Why were you at the tea shop? Where did you live? Did anyone want to kill you? Who did you work for? What's the meaning of life? Why were you at the tea shop? I was meeting. I had a meeting scheduled. Intense meeting? Maybe ask her about it. 4 questions remaining. What was this meeting you had planned at the tea shop? It was a sale, negotiation, with my free stratter contact. Oh, interesting. That's 2. 3 more questions. Who actually came to this meeting? Not the one I expected. You see Snailmouth? You see Snailmouth and? It was the ruined body convulses soot and charred flesh cracking, increasing. The state. Huh? One of her hands, burnt and stale, attempts to unfurl its fingers. It breaks as it does, black dust falling to the table. But it is clear she is attempting to point. It was you. 3 asked, 2 more. Who did you work for? How did you live? How did you die? Who killed you? Who killed you? I did. The goblin leans in, eyebrows raised. Fascism chose the path. I chose the end. He scowls. Huh. Fascism forced it to blow up the tea shop, right? She was forced to do it by fascism. The goblin shrugs. Fascism? Isn't that what they call Earth's rule these days? It is a foolish term used to diminish his greatness. Alright. What's the meaning of life? Did anyone want to kill you? Why were you in the tea shop when it exploded? For the meeting. Okay. Sorry, I got a work message that I had to read. Where did you die? What was your favorite color? Where did you live? Did anyone want to kill you? Who did you work for? Ilim, myself, my heart, in reverse order. The corpse mouth stiffens once more and the mimicking of life ends. That is 5. Alright, cool. What do we learn? It's an elf? That's true, it's an elf. But whoever showed up wasn't her friend. Instead, gives you a solid stare. She said it was you. You don't expect me, do you? Yeah. I was at the towers. My patriarch can vouch for me, even if he really doesn't like me. I believe you. The elf must be mistaken. My head is a mess, but yeah, no. Don't worry about it. Huh? We sent for you. If there was some deep state conspiracy and you somehow blew up the tea shop, why would they send you to investigate it? Maybe the deep state conspirators are idiots. That's probably true either way. So don't worry, I don't suspect you of anything. My guess is it's another agent of the state responsible. What? The elf points at you, or tries to, and says you're the one she saw at the tea shop. Yeah, no, she means a cleric or an earth guard or something like that, 100%. I was starting to doubt my own sanity there for a second. Yeah, it's not like the memory-changing spells don't exist, but it's too much. Gotta follow the simplest answer, and that's not you being a secret bad guy. So now we look for more clues. Frank, son of Frank, the witness. We gotta find that fucker. Let's follow the leads. Some interesting stuff to think about. The goblin nods and gives you a thumbs up. Nice job on the spell, cleric. Give him a thumbs up and then leave. Did we do a thing? Okay. Maybe he wasn't pointing at me. Maybe he was pointing... Maybe she was pointing through me towards Viskin. Never think about that. What are you voting in the election? Tell me! I still gotta kill a little bit of time, eh? Alright, I'm gonna do a short rest. Just so I can get past midnight. Looking over memorized spells. Are you still apolitical? No, I'm Asgalis now. I veered to Asgalism. It's getting late, I should go to sleep. But what have we engaged here? Suspicious door, you step to the door, you see smoke billowing out of the hatch. Wooden sign hangs upon the door on a single rusty nail. It says open. Got business here or something? I want to knock on the door. 3 hard slams followed by a crunchy voice from beyond. Yeah, a bloody moment, will you? I am waiting, potion seller. You hear a harsh growl from inside. I told you, one bloody moment. Through the smoke, you see a pair of peering red eyes in the hatch. You hear him click his tongue. You a copper? Turn to Snell. You a copper? I'm neither militia nor earth god, obviously. Well, no matter. If you've got coin, you got potions, lad. Swirling, glowing, make your muscle get thicker and shit, but... I like the sound of that. Yeah, bet you do. We got all the standard stuff, slush of river blood, you know. Just say the word, I'll gabbin. Gabbin? Oh yeah, Garbugo. Is this gentleman having a mental episode? Is he having a fucking stroke? Yeah, that's great, I love a potion. Coolly, go ahead, bro. Enemy, yeah. I can't buy any of these. Got something more potent. The potion seller castles. Nah, bro, not for you. No, I'm gonna convince you. Hell yeah. You have to prove yourself. Do it now. But how? Look around. There's an ancient stone ruin right next to you. This'll do fine. Scream and smash your head into the stone wall next to the potion seller's shop. Take a step to the side, lean back, and... You aim true. Bro, that's some serious goddamn real stuff. Try to stay conscious. Hell, you earned it. If you can do that, you could probably drink this and live. From the hatch in the door, you get a potion of healing. It's my boosted version in hexproof shape. I'm getting my expertise in. But don't complain if you've got any side effect, okay, Cooley? Logan Cooley. That's all for now, Potion Sally. Thank you. Scary. Alright, I guess we should go to bed. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Hey. You feel fear. Der Vedis iminen. Ah, an elf, huh? A fucking elf. Hello, elf. Ivat Tavat. He gives you a smile. Compliment. Is he playing with you? Your companion takes a quick glance around the perimeter and hisses his tactical assessment to you. I don't see anyone, just him. Relax, Peiko. I am Kullervo Lamalainen, Warden of Outreach. You are the cleric to whom I owe an apology. Why? He holds his chin up high, his cheeks are covered in swirling patterns. It appears some of Ilim's issues have spread into your fine city. You have been stuck dealing with these issues for quite some time. Your companion gives you a confused glance. On behalf of the Mender, I sincerely express our regret. Let him speak. We had a Capinalinen Elementi, a renegade among our ranks. That sounds badass. It is not cool, unfortunately. A certain member of the court who I'm sorry, I can never seem to get that right. It is who ended up betraying us, or who ended up betraying us. Who? Good, thank you. Who betrayed us? Her name is Pinja Athena. She surprised us all. I apologize on her behalf for causing this trouble. So you're saying this Pinja blew up the tea shop? Yes, I believe so. Are you some sort of ambassador for the Ilim? He gives you a smile. Ilim does not employ ambassadors in foreign lands. It is beneath her legacy. As Outreach Warden, I perform diplomacy. The tendrils of Ilim reach far and wide. How? I've asked myself this very question. But sadly, I do not have that information. So you're just assuming she did? When I heard of her passing inside the tea shop, yes. There's more to this. Why talk to me here like this? I rushed here as soon as word reached me. An Ilim elf does not typically show up dead in a Norvikian tea shop, after all. And I must leave soon, so do not assume to find me here in the future. What are you voting in the election? I'm not a citizen of Norvik, Eminin. No democratic experiment is yours to handle on your own. Oh, I'm voting for the Asgalists. Very well. Best of luck. His face is real, artificial in a sense. It's clear that he really, really does not want to have this conversation. You didn't only come here to apologize, did you? No. Primarily, I came all this way to give you a warning. To give your city a warning. What kind of warning? Pinja Athena was the head of an organization with one goal. Destabilizing Norvik and its populace. The scoundrels. The elf woman. An organization? A loose organization, yes. It's a shadowy organization, so I don't know much. Except that she was planning on exacting a horrendous esoteric attack on election day. What? Or what? All of it to bring ruin to this wonderful city. Could you imagine if she had succeeded? How many lives would have been lost? Terrible. Just terrible. I love how it uses real-life languages for different races. It makes a lot of sense. It's really cool. The explosion. I'm assuming the explosion occurred earlier than she anticipated, to our fortune. To all our fortunes. Oh yeah. This is a top-tier bullshitter right here. You know because you're one too. He's pinning this all on the she-elf. Why? Well, you could probably guess. Just nod. The elf swings his cloak around, facing the river. No, I'm afraid I don't have much time. He glances out over the river. Wait, so who blew up the tea shop? Why should I believe anything you tell me? Imiset. He says and gives you a smile. We have a saying among the Outreach Court. It translates to something like, dragon servants do not know, they simply feel. They have vice, though. Or perhaps a gut feeling would be the correct way to phrase it. The elf's words soften the stone in your stomach. Your gut must tell you I am on your side. Trust your gut. He's pulling your strings like a puppet master. Don't let him. There's too much wiggle room in this man's words. He thinks he can charm his way through the gaps. Wait, so who blew up the tea shop? I do not know. Someone in her organization, Pinja herself, a collaborator? Perhaps one of her underlings did not want to follow Pinja Athena's forward plans. I also heard she was meeting with a powerful local hag on the day of the explosion. Perhaps that meeting had something to do with it. Thank you for the information, Warden. He bows his head, then he whispers a few lines of Elvish to himself, while maintaining eye contact with you. As he finishes the incantation, he clears his throat and throws a hand up before his face. May Earth keep watch of him. In an instant, the elf vanishes. Snell takes a deep breath. Once that cult showed up, I knew we'd be dealing with some mysterious elvish political intrigue bullshit. I know, isn't it awesome? He lets out an exasperated laugh. It is, isn't it? Do many other clerics think like you? Sure, esoterically crazy. The goblin looks out over the moonlit river and grumbles to himself. The elf had a reason for speaking with you, and he was not the altruistic type. Whatever that whole dance was someone clearly to avert blame landing on someone. Himself, to push it onto the dead elf? Who knows? I'll think about this later. Now I really need to sleep. Alright. Oh, the language of the Celestials is Polish. Why did I say that? I was like mid-yawn while talking. I love that the language of the Celestials is Polish. It's good stuff. Alright, let's go to sleep. And you're going to bed. I'ma head out that night. Bye, Snell. You lay down on your bedroll, finding sleep difficult. Ooh, do I get to dream? As you think about your quest, the Star Witness, the man in yellow, Frank, son of Frank, it might be a dead end, though you've got a distinct feeling that he's lurking somewhere below. I gotta go to the city, dude. And poor drummer trying to ship himself off into the unknown. It was a big day today. Smart of you to keep him around. You'll probably get a chance to talk with him again before the election. Then there's the question of the elf. That was supposed to be a simple job. No casualties, no pressure. Just some angry goblins in a ruined tea shop. No, it appears to be anything but. Boom, boom. There's also the hag, someone holding a meeting in the tea shop right before the explosion. Highly suspicious. I think we go along. We're going to investigate the hag for sure. But I really do need to know more about Frank. You worked your ass off for the revolution. Then you even managed to help out Vera. A true free strider is what you are. Working so hard for the revolution, you know well a bright future awaits in this new Norbik. I'm not a free strider. I'm not Gallus, dude. What are you talking about? So many loose threads, but don't worry, you've got time. It's time to delve deeper, past the below. Among its many secrets, some path has to go deeper. Before you know, 8 hours have passed, you successfully complete your long rest. Honk shoe, me. What? You. Another day full of trouble. The end is near. You're unsure exactly what to do this forenoon. Perhaps a walk to start things off? Really gotta finish this today, or else people are gonna talk. I have so much to do today. I'm already on day 3, feel stressed. Time moves fast when you're running around like a headless chicken. The election looms. I have so much stuff to do today. Hells yeah, brother, time to get to work. Hello? Hello, Etir. Cleric. She is still spinning. She's still working on detailed notes, her halo spinning slowly around her head. Let's get to know her better. It is time. Become the man you are meant to be. Speak with the angel about religion. Get to know her better by discussing religion. You defeated the roper, you defeated a skeleton that makes you a man, you made her laugh, you managed to get her intrigued, you told her about what you thought about her many eyes. No! There's no way you're talking to this woman. She's treating you with disrespect, bad attitude, and rudeness. And it's getting to you, burring holes in your manhood. Holes? Yes, holes. This is ridiculous. Just because she's an angel doesn't mean you can ignore her questions. You need to be firm. Show her that you're a man. A man? A man, she repeats. You said that out loud? What? You're speaking. Stop fumbling this opportunity. Show her that you can trust you as a man. About Earth. Begin shaking. What about him? Tell me about him. I need to know more about him. Please tell me. No, cleric. She goes quiet for a bit, studying you. I'm busy. Maybe later we can speak in detail. You can feel her pity. It hurts. Your innards quiver at her words. She has power. Just nod and hold back tears. I'm going back in. curing my wounds. I'm going back in. Get to know her better. Speak with the angel about religion. I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. Go back in. Go back in. No! What the fuck? I hit 2 twice? Okay, I'm gonna cure wounds again. Okay, one more time. One more time. One more time. Don't hit 2 again. Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. This woman served Earth. Why? Woman of her caliber, a great celestial to the west. Maybe she must be bound by some oath. Of course, an oath to serve the city, even beyond his death. She's a sister to the cause. Ask her why she is here. Raise your head. The angel's many eyes focus on you as you open your mouth. Why do you remain here, serving a city of men? She stops her work. The floating papers begin to move out of the way. When the angel descends ever so slightly. It is... She grits teeth and clenches fists. Holy shit. Tomiasto zi rosum skits. The city has lost its head. A city of fools. Your legs shake. You stand before a goddess. Stand your ground. Face her. Do not lower your head. The celestial faces you. You speak truth. The city is lost. Her normally stone-faced expression is still there, but with a swirling mass of esoteric force where her eyes are supposed to be. Her telepathic voice rattles loudly in your mind. Crackling boom. I am not a slave to this city. A swirling sensation, the eye of a storm. You feel as though the world is vibrating around you. The angel's halo slows. That is not the answer to your question. Just listen. She lifts her head and the many eyes follow. Why do I remain here? She asks herself. Yet in your mind as well. Damn, this is some deep psychological stuff. Didn't expect this from a celestial. A tragedy of meaning. The darkness within her skull retracts as she waves her hand. Ask if you are so adamant. Where do you come from? I was crafted from molten blood. Upon the slain corpse of the Titan, Velo Christi, my sister spawned from the flood on the slope at the closing. I am no anti-Sepalian. My crafting was made here on the esoteric coast, right as it all turned hellwards. It was force, I learned, so soon after my first light. She speaks in so many terms and strange concepts. This is the life of a celestial. That is where I come from, the internal battle for the holy mountain. Make a quick remark, it'll land. So you're kind of a veteran? A short bark of laugh in your mind. Score! A colorful storm dances within the hole of her skull. Those before me, they were the ones who actually arrived at this plane. They had not even a concept of time. Many mortals say my presence is alien. Older celestials are alien to me. How did you meet Earth? She does not answer for quite some time. Ominous. At sea. I moved with a Yimian explorer at the time, on her airship. Let her continue. I watched as an official gold dispatch. My job was to watch the Yimian's movements and report my findings while acting as an official witness. After only a year of travel, the ship went down into the ocean. They accidentally flew into a frozen pocket. Oh. I stayed near to watch the disaster, as was my duty to report. She was quiet for a beat. 20 crew members died in the impact, and the other 12 gathered on the wreck. They called out to me, pleading as they froze to death. Oh, fuck. I did not have the authority to interfere, as was the Golden Horde's foreign affair edicts at the time. She obeyed. She followed orders. That is good. Once the voices were silent, I left the blizzard behind, moving inland. That's awful. The storm raged. Before making out of the pocket, I was struck by lightning. How did you survive that? Her many eyes land upon her right arm, held out opposing the floating shards on her left. That is when my wing broke. I fell into the depths. Even an angel cannot withstand nature's fury. It should have ended me, yet the strings lied. A fleet of humans were traveling across the rough Ascani waters. You ran into chosen people? Chosen people. She repeats your words. The human god saved me. That is how I met him. I did not join him in his struggle with the low creatures of Tski, Zimi, Yor Askani. Yet in time I served. What was Earth like? You know. You have your tales. I know the stories, but I want to know what you thought of him. You see many, many eyes gaze into yours. He was meek, kind, reluctant. It was his weakness and his strength. Your god was a complicated man, cleric. He did terrible things. He performed great deeds. He was just a man. Just a man, huh? He built his city in his own image, for good and ill. How long have you been here? I served him for a minuscule time, approximately 49 years. I'd say that's pretty long. We view time in different lights, cleric. Remember that. Why Darrow? I am a senior member of the Earth Guard. The Patriarch set my assignment. I am following orders. Oh yeah, it's weird, but she's really looking for some type of guidance here. She's not capable of self... Wait, she's Earth Guard? What if she was at the tea shop? She's not capable of self-determination. Not so far. I heard Nicholas Darrow's defense, along with a handful of rotating guards. It's not a difficult appointment. Why listen to the Patriarchs? Her many eyes look away, focusing on piles of documents scattered across the tower. I have nothing else to do. You're looking for meaning. Meaning. She looks back at you. Call it what you will. I am here for now. Why not go back to the Golden Horde? Do you believe them to be better? No, of course not, but I figured an angel would think they are. I thought they were all horrid brutes. Brutes. She repeats the word. But you're clearly not, so maybe I'm wrong. Her many eyes look away from you. The Horde consumes and subjugates. At times they fractionalize, splintering into deadly war bands. Usually by some divine mandate or plot, rather than similar motives to the civil wars of mortals. Her telepathic voice changes to an octave lower than before. I was a cog inside. I could not see the contraption. Outside it is clear. They are a machine built for a divine incursion. One ended millennia past. She's a damn Conchi? Didn't expect that. So you're a Conchi? Conchi. What is that? You know, conscientious objector? You object to fighting in the war. Conscientious objector. That could be what I have turned out to be. The city is not a machine, it is a living, breathing thing. One that may dance, or sing, or run off a cliff. There's something good about that. Freedom, baby. She prefers the Earthfolkian way of life. Why, who would not? Norvik is the greatest city on the coast. Not sure what else to ask. You have not inquired about assistance. Assistance? The tea shop. Oh, right, I forgot. You forgot about the tea shop? It's the only reason you're here. It's your job, man. Don't fuck up this paycheck, too. She descends slightly. You can almost look at her without bending your neck all the way back. This incident is to be investigated entirely of your own accord, cleric. I will not interfere. However, my duties include keeping watch over the ruins. Mia Stoglebin, the city below. Are you entering the lower parts of Norvik? I've entered the dungeons below, yes. Good. If I find time, I will assist you, cleric. In the Undercoast path, there has been interest in dealing with the dangers entering through that trail. It shall be dealt with once and for all. Glorious. Dangers? She stares at you with many eyes. I like danger. It's my middle name, but in singular. It is not. The angel is incorrect. No, hold on. The angel is correct. Your middle name is it's not actually dangerous. Joke didn't land. Don't chase it. She continues. Enemies of the state, the type that festers. There are many. You will need to be wary. I will meet you there. What's that? Wait, we got it! We got her as companion! Okay! So we're chilling with Snell and Ed here. Let's go. What's that? Your second companion at this rate. You'll have a full party in no time. She'll be a good support. Good, you can send her in to deal with the monsters below. Don't think an angel like that would steal any loot for herself either, so it's really an optimal solution. You have a goddess on your side. Esoteric blunt rotation. Yup, that's kind of you. I really needed the help. I assume so. Rude. Blunt, you like that even if it hurts. The angel returns to her work. Etcher will now join you in the Undercoast path as long as you do not go down there solo. Cleric. Alright, have a good... bye, Etcher. She stares at me with the many eyes. Blush. Okay. Let's go find... Oh, it's raining? Alright, let's go find... let's go get Snell. And I guess we just go to the Undercity. Like, we gotta chase some leads, dude. What's our question tree doing? Alright. Whoa! Yeah, I'll trifle. Hello? Dwarf acknowledged and whispered to himself, the storm calls me. I mean, I could, but I won't. I'm being kind. Oh shit, but I also, how much money do I have? I got $85. Okay, never mind, I am gonna loot him. Cat's back. I should eat. Oh, I only have. I thought I had more. I thought I had more cardamom treats. Go grab Snell, and then we'll head down into the shitty below. Yo, Snell, let's go, buddy. Morning, cleric. Goblin rubs his eyes. You ready to head out? I usually head out about this time, so yeah, I'm ready. Alright, let's go, pal. While I'm here. No reason to cast that spell, but like, what if I did that? How is this guy sleeping down there? He's probably just very, very tired. I'm gonna check under the rag. Underneath, you find the cold corpse of a human. Looking over him, you find hair, pale skin. He's got a beard too. He was alive once. Yeah, this guy looks fresh, like he just could sit up and talk to you. His sons miss him, despise him. The goblin moves away. He does not wish to partake in death. The DC difficult class of a dice choice is determined by how challenging that roll will be for you. If you select a dice choice, then you roll. Wait a second. Did I not do this? There's something strange here. This is no regular gentle repose. Look close, but do not move the course. Lean in and look closer. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his kin. Cause of death appears to not be directly visible. No blunt trauma either. Considering his age and the shape of his body, this man most likely died to a common disease or internal failure. That's pretty broad and vague. Unless you're willing to start cutting, that's all you'll get. Except, also a marking on the right leg, a circle with a cross inside it. You recall the marking of PR, potential revivification. Oh right, this guy can be revived? Seems so. He most likely died during care and he was granted immediate gentle repose. However, he clearly did not have an RF or revive fund, nor did he have family members with enough ready cash. Perhaps he was just an unlikable fellow. Who knows? Fair enough. Cover up the corpse once more. You done? Look, he looks queasy. I'm gonna speak. I want to speak to dead. Corpse filled the animated spirit of whoever he was in life. I don't think this guy's got anything interesting to say, cleric. I don't know, Snell. Maybe he saw something in the tea shop. I did not. The corpse whispers out. Ah, fuck. Corpse does not respond. Your companion sighs. Just think. Ask the normal questions. This man is clearly unimportant. What was your favorite color? Red. Like a sign. Good man. That's 2. 3 more questions. Oh, shit. Do you tell me everything you know about the tea shop or what you knew? The corpse does not respond. Not a question. Not a question. What, how, when, and who do you know related to or surrounding the general topic of the tea shop, either exploding and or anything else that happens there? The dwarves go there. It's a rebel place. Bad place. Oh, I don't let my boys go near there. I won't raise no stinking Asgarlus. That bird is a rotten apple too, just in case you wanted to know. Damn, you've got yourself a milk drinker. 3 asks. 2 more. How'd you die? I fell in the bathroom. Pretty common way to go, honestly. 1 more question. Let's make it count. Who are you voting for the election? Party of Novik. You fool. You're clearly working class. You should vote for the Asgarlus. You get no response from the chorus. You voice the concerns of an Asgarlus. You happy now? The cold corpse stops being animated and returns to its still state. Hope you learned something. I can tell for sure that there are 100 old human men who would answer the exact same stuff just down on Water Lane. So I guess you could spend money on rezzing him, but really, that's up to you. That was interesting. Good that you think that. It's okay to loot him, right? Yeah, why not? In fact, loot everything. Not like the guy will complain, but don't go around talking about it too loud. It would be dishonorable. Only take that which you need for the quest. I'll stop bothering the corpse. Alright, let's go down. So, like, where does she go? Or, like, where is she gonna meet me? Like, what qualifies as the Undercoast? You know? It doesn't feel like anything. Been propped up. This is a survey site. It's not spinning centuries yet. Moving your hand closer, you sense it. The faintest hint of esoteric power. It is still keeping time even with its mechanism cracked. Okay. We've already looked at this. How do I get over there? Oh, shit. I can just jump down. You glance at the step. It's a descent of approximately 50 inches. These ancient bricks, they could scuff you badly. What kind of man, no, what kind of hero cannot step down a lightly uneven stone slab? Now we're fine. Taking a careful step on the stone, you begin your descent, keeping your balance in check. You shift your weight appropriately. Smart thinking, using your dexterity instead of brute force. Your feet find purchase, stable, controlled. You are at the bottom of the step. Gods, you're slow. Can we get moving now? Let's go. One goofy looking cat. Hello. Beside the berry statue, you see someone up on a ledge. You hear the sound of working, grunting, and clanging, and so on. Hello up there. Huh? Oh my god, he's got a little pet lobster. What the hell? The dwarf's smoldering eyes widen as he sees you. Look, Romulus, we've got official visiting. If that doesn't make it official, I don't know what will. Peeking over the ledge, Romulus, a rust monster. Peeking out over the ledge, you spot an orange monster creeping out. What is that thing? Do you have a... What is that thing? Oh, no worries, it's just Romulus. He's very kind. The dwarf then mumbles to himself when he's fed. What are you doing here? Me? Oh, you know. He lets out a smoldering laugh. A dwarf's gotta have a hobby. Mining in ancient ruins is not a hobby, it's a profession. He puts down his tools and strikes a pose. Let me introduce myself. I'm Askel Madsen. Pleasure to meet you. You're Novikian cleric, I presume. No, I'm the cleric of Narvik. I'll be damned. Not sure what it means, but it sounds expensive. It means everything. Oh, and you've got a goblin with you. You HWBT, friend? Yeah, they are that dungeoneer looking for cats, right? Cats? More or less, help your lady wasn't too mad about my inquiry. I'd say annoyed is a better description, but it's fine. You just don't trespass anymore. Will do, or I won't, but I should correct you, I'm not a dungeoneer. I'm more of a... With a bright smile, he adjusts the collar of his uniform. Well, I what you call a historian with ambition. As he says it, the orange beast sends an echoing hiss down the chamber. Exactly, Romulus. We're here on an expedition of grand proportions to find a legendary missing vine of Tolamoon, of Tulin Cattle. Tulin Cattle? Yes, Tolamoon of Tulin Cattle. Those weird snail folk. That sounds like a quest. Oh yes, indeed. A quest, your ears perk up. But just to be clear, I'm not sharing the spoils just like that. Fair enough, treasure is earned. So here's the deal, I'm in trouble. His pet makes a loud belching noise. Right? He mumbles and gives the monster a pat on the back. You want to help, friend? Help a stranger, that's how heroes are made. Help a stranger, that's how fools are robbed. That might help, if I have time. Fair. You see, there are two strange ruins in the section of the city below the city. He points at the statue. White main ruins. Before the dwarves and humans, and even trolls, this place was ruled by cats. Cats? Ruling an empire? The theory goes the snails of Tulin had an esoteric mine not far from the Pillar of Joel. The mines of Tulamoon, a place of thick veins with endlessly growing amber and platinum. Endless treasure. But the walking guard of the White Mine, for whatever reason, sealed it shut at some point, according to legends. Sealed esoterically, probably, since we can't seem to locate it. How can you hide an entire mine? You'd be surprised. The city below the city is... What is it? 4 or 5 levels of sprawling tunnels and caverns. The undertow stats, it's only this here top level that's in any way accessible. There could easily be some crevice far down that no one's and not even the city's greatest paladins have gotten close to discovering. So you're looking for it? Oh yes, I'm not alone in this, of course. But my research has shown me clear indications that these 2 ruins below Tolstad are more or less unexamined, at least by skilled hands. Your hands are skilled, very skilled. So there's an ancient snail folk, and then there's slightly less ancient cat folk who built cat stuff on top of the snail stuff. Exactly! Layers upon layers, like a corpse cake. So what's the problem? There's no problem with this site. But I'm almost finished here, and I'm unable to gain access to the second White Main ruins. Because it's inside HWBT territory, and they are very unwilling to allow a dwarf like me past. Your lovely goblin friends have hired a brutish bugbear as a guard. But you're a cleric. If you can get access into their territory, then please head south. Through the damp high caverns, there should be a White Main ruin at the end, a shrine, probably marked by a bunch of feline symbols. He gestures towards the statue. Just look for big cats, essentially. I've already been there. What? Oh, you the little spelunker. That's good. He nods. Do you see anything? Depends. What are you looking for? He leans over the edge. All I need for you to do is... Some of you find a symbol of a sun or 2 blades. Either of those, then report back to me if you're able, if you have time. He sighs, a deep, frustrated sigh. Wish I could do it myself, those darn goblins. No offense, he adds, giving your companion a nod. None taken. I really don't care. Sun or 2 blades? Yeah, I didn't see anything like that. I'll go back and see if I missed it. Great. Since you've already made your way there, it shouldn't be too much of a hassle, I hope. Gives you a thumbs up. What do you know about the tea shop? He crosses his arms and gives you a long nod. It's a type of cafe, you know. They serve tea and other drinkables. Sometimes they even have pastries. I love cardamom treats. I also love cardamom treats. Oh, my friend, you are truly of good taste. A man of culture, this dwarf. No, the tea shop. He clicks his tongue. Is there some sort of special tea shop I should be aware of? How long have you been down here? About a week by now. Takes time to set up a secure perimeter. A week alone in the city below, he really is an expert at this. So you don't know about the tea shop that exploded. Exploded? Oh, the election was bad enough as it is. Now they got exploding tea shops? Norvik is in trouble indeed. Oh well, he mutters with a shrug. Can't help you there, friend. Why are your eyes glowing? I haven't met too many underdwarves, have you? Look, I don't really have much time, but really, once I'm done here, I can talk all you want. Alright, good luck down here, buddy. I'm just gonna trifle real quick. Yo, give me the money. Now I can buy my book back. Alright. So if we go back, presumably, you should, dude, you should get it. If you have the option to get a cardamom bun, you should, cardamom bun? Cardamom bun. You should do it. Cardamom bun. Cardamom bun. Okay, I need to find where the bugbear is again. Hey, what's up, pet dear? Porcelain specter hangs delicately in the air below the pillar. Her face is lit up by the dungeon's glow. Cleric? Snell? Yo. Goblin shoots her finger gun before quickly retracting and taking a step back. Hello, Etir. Her halo spins slightly off her head, its eyes gazing up and below. It changes. Miasto glemin. It is in constant flux. Yeah, I've heard. Day by day, little by little. What remains constant is the tame quarters, the halls people wander. The Corn Lord wishes to be apartments one day. Wishes to tame it all, this city below. Would be a lot of trouble. This place is way too esoteric. Yes. I patrol the halls at intervals. The Tolstad tunnels are well kept due to Lady Sageleaf. Damn straight. However, Tolstad is a strange case. The pillar acts as a beacon, a center for esoteric activity. She places a cold porcelain hand on the stone. Cleric, do you know how far it goes? Dangerous question. She's challenging your intellect. It will hurt if you admit it. Understand the dungeon. Fuck yeah. The city below is a vast, untamed series of tunnels underneath the city of Norvik. That you know. That is what you do not. This is what you do not know. It is an esoterically charged ley line conversion point. Some speculate it is due to the pillar, some due to the ancient snail folk who lived here. But in the regions where people do not wander en masse, they quickly attract and form esoteric pockets. It is, for all intents and inclinations, as prone to esotericism as the lands close to the endless wastes far inland. Yet, for whatever reason, this effect stabilizes once people come around. It is not understood why. Cleric. Hold on, I'm thinking. The angel glares at you with a few dozen eyes. What was the question again? Right, the depth of the pillar. The pillar of Jor is an esoteric relic, its secrets still not unraveled. The 8 or 4 pillars presented around the coast each go far down through the gravity flip, piercing the undersea coast. Cleric. Simply tell her it goes down through the earth and it exists on the other side of the coast in Kargamesh. It goes to Kargamesh. She is silent for a beat. Yes, that is correct. See? The pillar of Jor goes into the earth by the undercoast path. That is the deepest you may travel before entering the gravity flip. I have explored it in pieces, but it is a dangerous place. I must go there. It's important for the investigation. She nods. I believe that to be the case as well. There are reports of a man in yellow delving past this point. The same man in yellow who's reported at the tea shop incident. I really need to get down there. Check it out. She nods again. Her red cape flutters as the angel begins to float over the abyss. We will meet below. The angel begins to descend. Into the far, far below. Ida will join your party, but only if you do not go down there solo. I think if you told me this before. I think I've told you this before, but she freaks me out. She freaks me out too, mean it in a good way. Sure. The goblin gives a skeptical glance down below. You will find her below the below. Look down into the darkness and see nothing. How the fuck do I get down there? Yo, what's up everyone? Sorry, I'm gonna trifle. Nah, I don't need that. Yo, I'm gonna trifle. Leap of faith, my friend. Maybe you're right, actually. Whoa! What are you doing down here, buddy? Ambassador Ivik Lievbin. Lighting up the passage like a miniature sign, you see the Golden Horde Ambassador. How lucky to have run into you here again, Cleric, for I have a message for you. Its light flutters. And you too, Snow. Yeah, hey. Your companion says at a very comfortable distance. Bow your head. Ambassador? Our previous meeting was satisfactory. I have made certain to note your name down for future reference if the need for information does arise. The light dances across your uniform, nearly near blinding you in this dark place. You learn anything interesting while you're down here? Nothing I can disclose. As the got it. Good. What are you doing down here? I am following up on a lead by looking at... These halls are esoteric, I'm sure you are aware. While these skulls are simply the work of your recent ancestors, these rocks contain something else entirely. Look at them. They are indestructible murals, primitive in a way, eternal in their beauty. The choir wishes to have them recorded. That is what I have done. They've sent an ambassador to look at some cave paintings? Yeah. Archaeological endeavor I'll gladly perform. The light grows and then shrinks. Okay. As do I. My dealings here are complete. Thank you for this conversation, Cleric. The light shall reach you again one day, I am sure. The ambassador eerily begins to float away towards one of the many pits of the southern caverns. The radiant light leaving along with any traces of light. Good talk. Cool. What the heck? White main skull. You kneel down to look at the cat-like skull on the ground. Wait, I can't cast Speak with Dead here since this guy won't get my language, right? Correct. Hey, Snell. Yeah. Can you talk to the skull for me if I cast a spell on it? You can't use magic for that? Nope. Okay, well, if you think it's helpful, go ahead. You cast Speak with Dead by using a dream patch? Yup. You finish casting the spell and the skull begins to make a clacking sound, the jaw opening and closing with a jitter. It is ready. Wait a second, what if... Don't I have... Comprehend languages? What the fuck? Okay, so tell me what you want me to ask. Ask it about his name. Su nombre? Mi nombre es el Vengador Royo, pero antes de ser eso, yo era Lithian Baluba. His name is the Avenging Red, and also Lietzi Balba? Very strange, this is a weird guy. Ask him who killed him. ¿Dónde está la muerto? Ellos están en todas partes, nuestros hijos, nuestros seguidores. Debemos luchar para vengaros en nombre del Hoyo Royo. Oh gods, that's a lot. He says his people need to be avenged for the Red Eye. How cryptic. That's 2. 3 more questions. What is the voting in the election? No. Do it. It's a waste, but fine. ¿Cuál es tu comida favorita? Mi sustento es el honor de servir y proteger. He's voting for service and protection. A real good-hearted Asgalist. Sure. You operate strictly along Asgalist party lines. He quickly looks to the side nervously. 3 asks, 2 more. Ask what it's like being dead. Right, so like, okay, he clears his throat. Que hora es? The white skull speaks. Mi tiempo fue entregado por el Oro. He says his time is given to the Red Eye, whatever that means. 1 question, make it count. What is your job? Okay. ¿Te gusta trabajar? The skull almost shrieks. Mi devoción a mi Dios y a mi deber es mi único interés. Los gustos terrenales son pasajeros. He likes his job. It's great devotion to his God. Earthly enjoyments are fleeting. The corpse's mouth stiffens once more and the mimicking of life ends. That's 5. Alright, cool. We didn't learn much. It was fun. Sure. You approach the ancient shrine. Look for the symbol that Azkel was talking about. Just off the front of the shrine. Then the sides of the shrine. It's faint, but there's some type of symbol. Look closelier. Yes. A symbol! Symbol of a sun, definitely. Lost Mines of Tulamun. Huh, so what do I do now? I gotta go back to the dwarf. Tell Haskell about the symbol. He would be grateful for the info. Very grateful. Like, getting like nice little payday. Grateful. Find what you're looking for. Yep. Great. Happy for you. His tone of voice indicates, please, please, can we leave this scary ruin now? Or maybe I'll just be happy that he's happy. We'll all be happy together. That sounds lovely. As you get back to Askill, then to those other ruins. Man, there's a lot of ruins down here. Yeah, you should, right away. Alright, let's go. We go this way? He'll get down there, but maybe not alive. I gotta find a way down. Is there like a Featherfall quest or a Featherfall spell I can get? Asking for a friend. Doing the Portuguese makes me think like, imagine if I just became, if I just did streams where I just did like, all right, on Wednesdays we learn Spanish, or on Wednesdays we learn a new language, and I just do like Babel lessons for 4 hours. And then by the end of it, I know all the languages. Alright. Askell. And Romulus. What's up, buddy? He wipes his brow and yells down to you. Hi there. Found those ruins you're looking for? Yeah? And I found the symbol on the ruins. The symbol of a sun? Yes. He lowers his head, letting it hang for a while. Then he lets out a roar. For Helvede. His little buddy joins in and screeches. Huh? The dwarf takes a deep breath. A sun means those ruins are just the same as these, he says, and taps the stone beside him. They're consecrated. The white mains would never consecrate a secret gate. Damn it. Well, sorry. Bah, don't be. This only means one thing. The sleep was off. Oh well, time to regroup and rethink after the election, that is. Here. Tosses the pickaxe to you. Oh, thank you. That's a little trick we have in the delving business. A custom-made detect secret infused pickaxe. Magical item. It's payment, not bad. Detect secret, that's very useful. Sure it is, bro. You've earned it, Cleric of Norvik. Of course, the pickaxe is a bit wonky. The keyword is supposed to be secret, as in you say the word secret, and the pickaxe casts a spell, but it doesn't quite work, so do it as you please. Anyway, I'll be packing up soon. I'm done here. Thanks again. Save me a ton of time and effort. Maybe in a few months you'll join me for a real expedition. Could be fun. A real expedition quest into the depths? Sounds like a death wish. Could be worth it. I would love to delve with you, Axel. Great. If there's anything else, just let me know. Alright, good luck down here, buddy. Yo, we're gonna hang out. That's great. Alright, let's try and find our way down now. No, we can't go that way. Yeah, how the hell am I getting down there? It really does feel like there's like a door that I'm missing. Okay, so I got the secret pickaxe. Okay. Pillar of Joy towers before you. Alright, we're gonna touch it. Place your hand upon the cold surface. Your body quakes standing in awe of this ancient object. How many battles do you think it has seen? How many deaths? How many noble sacrifices given to one's god or king or people? The thought stirs in you in a deep sense of longing. Perhaps one day you will join in that sacred sensation. Perhaps right now. I'm gonna try feeling it. Hell yeah. Your gloved hand presses against the surface. You find the will to listen, to bear the burden of that solemn voice. Close your eyes and pray. Silently mumbling the same words as always to your God, to your people in this great city. It fades. The voice grows, not in size, but in number. Some of them join in your prayer, some dismiss it, some hate it. Before you, a dark landscape stretches, covered in the bodies of the damned and the waiting, their souls on display for judgment and callous sorting. Among them you see one face turn to look at you. At first you believe it to be him. Then you understand as the man who appears to be both younger and older, gives you the kind of look of regret a father would have on seeing the return of a lost child. His face turns to the stairs. You watch him go again. Again. Your heart is racing, blood pumping. You get a grip. The vision has faded. Whatever you saw, it quickly disappears deep into your skull. The pillar does not whisper here. It screams. Go down, further down. You understand plainly there is more to this pillar that you need to investigate, in time and further below. Yeah, but like, how the fuck do I get down? We gotta figure this out, dude. How the fuck am I getting down? Pale Snail is potentially rotating slightly more towards you as you approach it in the blocked eastern tunnel. Snail, isn't this creature blocking your goblin operations in some way? At first, yeah, Sage Leaf had plans and cleaning up the roots and establishing a mushroom farm across the south and east tunnels. But the prospect of dealing with that kind of cleanup duty wasn't exactly something people were excited by. So when this big boy fell out of a crack last year, the whole thing got postponed and lots of halfway people were very, very fine with it. Points back to the tunnel. Ever since, we've only had to deal with the invasions from the south tunnels. Oh, so this leads to the east tunnels? Yep. I want to go to the east tunnels. Are you saying that only because you can't go there? Yes. Trust me, it's everything east of here is shit. The east tunnels just lead to a bunch of dangerous trap-filled spiral holes leading to the shifting falls and then the water temple. Technically, there's some routes there that lead to lower paths as well, but if you want to go there, you're better off taking the upper paths. That sounds awesome. I'm already excited for it. You don't have to try and sell it, Snell. Goblin just looks at you, his gaze giving a type of neutral, dissociated look. Basically, the snail halved our work down here, is what I'm saying. He turns to the creature and yells, "So take your time, will you? All the time in the world." Good luck, Snail. Alright. Stepping in front of the petrified person statue, you feel very lonely, as if literally no one was listening to you in any way. Who said that? Over here, buddy. By the nose. What are you thinking? Why are you thinking a squeaky little voice? Look down. Your eyes land upon the nose of the stone statue. At the very tip you see something tiny and unremarkable. A simple ant. Unremarkable? We might be tiny, but trust us, we've got a bite. Are you inside my head? Duh. We are one of many. Freaking great to meet with you, buddy. An esoteric ant? You can call us one. We didn't really use to have a name since we're a hive mind, so no one will. So one will do for now. Right, good to meet you, one. Yeah, good to meet you too. Goblin stares at you, then stares at the statue. You having a moment or something? Point at Snell. Explain this to my companion so he doesn't think I'm crazy, please. Right, sup, dude? You a goblin? Snell perks up and looks around. Psychic ant. Oh, he gets ready to smash it. No, relax. We're all alone. We're alone. It's just we need to ask for a favor. The goblin stops. Do you know how much trouble you craniomants have caused us? We had to hire a specialist just to get you to leave. Yeah, it was a whole thing, but we left you once. Let bygones be by the gones, as they say. He stares at the ants for a few seconds, then frowns. Fuck it, sure. As long as you don't return, then fine. What do you want? We need your help. We were driven from the area a while ago, but we left me behind. We left me? This whole identity thing is really new to me. I've never been disconnected from the hive for this long before. It's really difficult. You don't want to be an individual? I think it's pretty great. I haven't really thought about it too much, but sincerely, that just sounds like a thing for you non-hivers. But if you help me out, how about we give you something in return? Oh, that sounds like a quest. Yes! We know the location of a secret stash. It's buried in the Undercoast path, like below this place. Below the city below? Right below it. That's low. Sure is. The Undercoast path is, well, it leads all the way down to the Undercoast. Right past the gravity flip. Although you won't need to go that far down. It's too dangerous for someone like you anyhow. Beware, the ant might be small, but it is still psionic. Pick up the ant. I will get you to your brothers, my friend. Yay! You're a really cool guy, buddy. We'll be sure to remember you as one of the good ones. Once I get back, that is. Alright, so, questing time. You should go down below to the Undercoast path and then talk to the ant. Just pick him out of your pocket when it's time or something like that. Thanks. Put the ant in your pocket and then leave. They keep on saying we're going to the Undercoast path, and I don't know where the fuck that is. He's listening in on everything. Psychic ant, the type of aberration creature that you really don't have the expertise to deal with. Psionics is a whole other bag, but he's polite enough, so let's see if we can help the guy out. Crate, how you doing, buddy? The hulking beast looks at you with a deep hunger. Your gut biome quivers. Crate greets you. Okay, you have nothing new for me. Hi, Crate. Boom. I feel like I'm going crazy. Where the fuck is the Undercoast path, dude? Okay, there's the slime, right? You look over to the glowing torch deep inside the gelatinous tube. Doesn't it feel like that torch has something to do with this weird cube? It's hard to say. Warmth. It's drawn to it. Not sure what you do about it, though. If you'd be able to reach it, maybe you'd find out more, but that would require you, go inside. What's up with that? What kind of magic item? Did you get that torch now? No, could you? Possibly. Let me rephrase. Could you do it without having your skin be dissolved by the gelatinous tube? You guys will have to find out. The goblin lets out a deep sigh and looks across the surface of the jelly monster. The cube's weird. They're usually way more aggressive. The fact that we can... Cube's weird. They're usually way more aggressive. The fact that we can stand here no problem means something's way off. If I just that torch. Could you use some magic to grab it? If I could find Mage Hand, maybe that would work if the gel would let it go. We have to find it then. I thought you clerics had new basic cantrips like that. I mean, we even got some goblins, it's not that rare. A goblin cannot be allowed to denigrate you like that. It's beneath the cleric of Norwick, trembling anger. Look, don't bully me. Oh, I didn't mean to come off as mean. Sorry. He lifts his chin. Anyway, rubs his temples. For now, let's just not do anything rash. Push through the gel to the torch. You grit your teeth. Run, Flacca. You run head on into the wall of gel. It is letting you through with zero resistance. Anyone would be forgiving for just walking into this without noticing. Go, quick. If you're going to do something dumb like this, you better move. Run, Flacca. You push yourself forward, and just seconds after being completely consumed, you feel the gel start to tighten. Almost. Come on. You're almost at the torch. You see it before you, the translucent gel holding you back. Your hand just inches away from the torch. Skin melting. The pain is too great. Your body falters. No. No. You fight it, but the cube just keeps squeezing and covering you in that burning devilish substance. It is too much. You cannot hear the goblin yelling beyond the gel. You are here, just you, but you could always could. You always could. Hell yeah. The pain is nothing. You can do this. Keep moving. One step. Grab the torch. Oh my god, it's talking to me. With a torch in your hand, you feel the esoteric tingle. Turn off the torch. The click reverberates through the cube, then it shudders. Oh gods, it's getting mad. Look around. You see the gelatinous cube shake more violently for every passing second. It is searching for heat. Within the cube, you see what could only be described as cracks. It appears to be falling asunder, flopping and jerking. The many pieces of the cube are flung across the chamber. Dividing. Smaller pieces smashed against the walls of the chamber, causing a terrible tremor. A ballet of goop. Until, ultimately, each and every piece is escaped into the ventilation slits. You are covered in it. It burns. Get it off, quick! Clean yourself off. The goblin carefully steps to you, looking around. Didn't expect that. Seriously, great job. See the last pieces of goop slip down into the cracks near the walls. That really hurt. I don't doubt it. What actually happened here? Half a dozen cubes stacked together. Seba ooze usually never unite, and if so, they usually only do so in small quantities. It must have been some type of strange magic or an esoteric event. The cube should dropped a lot of stuff around the place. Let's see if there's anything interesting. He clears his throat, related to the tea shop, that is. The goblin wants some loot! Who can blame him? There are pouches spread around the chamber, perhaps magic items left by previous victims. Cool, loot, leave. Docile stress cube. Alright, a run flaka. Gives you a 10-foot light. That's cool. Whoa. Before you stands an iron door. At its center, a 5-pointed star has been etched deep into the metal. That's some fancy door. Any ideas, Snell? Are you fancy mystery dungeon door? He crosses his arms and stares at it. Not really my area of expertise, cleric. But I bet you need some kind of password or a spell. You know, he mimics breaking something with his fists. Subtle. Very subtle. But yeah, that could work. Examine the star symbol. You lean closer to inspect the etched star. 5 points, perfectly symmetrical. Touch the door. Your gloved hand meets cold iron. A ripple of translucent energy pulses across the surface. Right, so smash it. Or perhaps think for a bit. I should ask the door to let me in. Yes, obviously. That's not, I mean, it's an esoteric door. Only esoteric methods will win out in the end. Clear your throat. Prepare yourself, then speak. Tell me, O door, what is thy passphrase? Your companion is taken aback by the intense ejaculation. Please don't use the word like that. Silence. At first, then... Are you trying persuasion here, or... Shh. Throws his hands up. Master Hagenshags? A tiny voice faintly behind the door. Not remember. Passphrases learn. I will learn. Thank you, door. Oh, not Master at all. The voice goes away. Snell looks at you in the door, then you go again. Try it. Learn. I will learn. The door swings open with a powerful boom. The sound echoes through the dungeon hallways. Inside, you see a faint light emanating from within, or perhaps a trap. Probably a trap. One locked door usually isn't enough for these fucking wizard types. Well, after you, cleric. The goblin gestures towards the open doorway. He's not going in first, that's for sure. Beyond lies the unknown. Whoa. The light is not real. How strange. Dancing lights. Cool. Very cool. A monster manual. Most of the pages are ruined. Many books. A stack of books sits crooked on the floor, half buried under layers of dust. The blue light from the window appears to land upon the surface and stick. One tome is clearly arcane. The cover bears ward marks that make your eyes itch. Doesn't seem like there's any danger here right now, at least. Let me decipher. The spell brightens. If you want to check out some books, go for it. I'll chill for a while. The spell brightens your ability to read these chaotic books. Well done. This will surely make understanding the journal easier. Hell yeah. The wards recognize your competence. They part like curtains. Inside, you find a treatise on sensory magic illusions. This Hagenshags was studying the relationship between perception and reality rigorously, mathematically, hundreds of pages of experiments of the mixing of illusion and divination. Look over the results. He posits the mind does not receive reality, it constructs it. Each moment, your senses gather fragments, color, sound, pressure, heat. Then something deeper, something he calls the interpretive layer, assembles those fragments into a coherent world. The question he asks, not quite so directly, what happens when you tamper with that layer? Not showing someone a fake image, not casting darkness over their eyes, rather reaching to the mechanism itself through esoteric means, thus adjusting the assembly. Doesn't appear too far-fetched. It does not. This seems to align well with your scholarly basis of your education. However, the next part does not. The last half of this tome, throughout many trials, mostly performed on himself, you gather, the man who calls himself a Hagenshags. He shows results pointing towards a measurable conduit within every string, one visible only through his altered layer. The bloom of joy lies upon each caster, he writes, all channeled through the gates, invisible, hidden, even the outer gods are blind. How else would the lich sustain himself? How else do the pockets both increase below and decrease above? Only I can see the truth. Only I can master the relic left by Umbramixis. All I need is to locate it. That one word, one key to unlock a word of total dominance in the new era. All I need is the power word, Ebb. Stare at the last page. Madness. The type of madness only born from revealed truth. Close the tome carefully. The words seal themselves behind you, satisfied perhaps that you treated their contents with respect. These books are not worth the headache. You squat down in front of a dusty chest. There does not seem to be any padlock or locking mechanism on it. You should be able to open it easily. Right, so that's a mimic. What makes you say that? The sign, mostly. Not a mimic. I actually learned to read when I was a wee lad. That's highly impressive. I know, I'm a special goblin. You sense an arcane dump truck of sarcasm. Well, that's the new username. He crosses his arm and nods. I'm the only one that went to school, actually. Holy shit. Normally, goblins just aren't smart enough to handle amazing human writing, so the scholars were shocked when they saw my abilities. We had philosophers and prophets lining up to see me in action on the school bench. They actually built an entire academy just for me, and they tore it down after I graduated. Is this tale really true? Yes. He stares at you blankly. The face of a goblin who speaks the truth. That's incredible. Did you get good grades? He shrugs. Middling. Okay, I'm not sure I believe you. That's fair, actually. Good even. I get back to the point. While the sign obviously indicates that this is indeed a mimic, I have a feeling there might be some other esoteric bullshit going on. I've heard of weird things happening when the tunnels shift. So, I should not touch the chest. I'm not sure what good would come if you did. Unless you think there's a secret in that chest that leads to the uncovering of why the tea shop exploded. There's always the option to just walk away. Lockpicking a chest is fun, but that's only if it is a chest. Let's just walk away. Yeah, it might be for the best for once. You stare at the sign. Your companion joins in staring as well. It does indeed say not a mimic. What's off about this whole setup? Oh my god, I'm hitting all the rolls now. Hold on. Look at the sign. I've been doing that for a while. What about now? Ask yourself one basic question. How is it the sign attached to the wall? Well, obviously it's the nail up there. Yes, but look at it. Inspect it closer. Oh, it's not. The nail is hanging upon... the nail is not attached to the wood, nor does it hang upon anything else apparent. Could it be attached to the back? That would be a strange way to hang a sign like this. That's true. I mean, I would just hammer right through it. More importantly, why would the rope still be erect in this fashion? If someone attempted to create a facsimile of a hanging sign and did not think through all the logistical steps involved in why each piece is assembled. So what about it? It's suspicious. Yeah, that much was obvious from the start, but like, what do I do about it? See those pebbles on the ground? Toss one of them at the sign. A basic test of corporality. Okay. You grab a pebble off the floor and lightly toss it towards the sign, expecting it to bounce off. Instead, it just stops. It gets stuck on the surface of the sign. Whoa. Whoa. It's soft? The pebble stopped as if it hit a wall of soft, sticky honey. Huh. As you watch the pebble just sit there on the sign, you also see something emerging, an eye staring at you. The sign's a mimic? What? Oh, I knew it. No, he didn't. Pointing at it, shouts, a mimic! A real-life mimic! Righto. Oh, wait, the mimic's talking to me? Righto, hold on. Speaks in a harsh, sharp tone. It speaks? Is there eyes upon me? Me who hide in plain sight? You can talk? Talking, thinking, breathing, bite, I do, all the time. Be friend. Alright then, it's time. Talk to this bad boy over to your side, you can do it. I honestly didn't expect you to talk, this is kind of throwing me off a little. Do not often talk, no, but you understand. Yeah, I understand you. Understood. Understand, that is good. In colony, we speak good, nice, forward. Using mouth is not as speak good. I think it might be hideous, but it's not outwardly aggressive right now. If you want to reach out to it properly, try to mimic its speech pattern. Pun intended. Punch it in the central eye. Are you friend? It stares at you, unblinking, as its maw slowly opens. I am friend. Friend. Well then, time to talk. Look, the goblin says, turning away from the monster. I wouldn't trust this thing at the end of a 10-foot pole, however. If you can get some nice info out of it, he shrugs. Trust but verify, right? So, the mimic looks around. We mission, wizard told to guard, stash. A stash, eh? But room change place, chamber shift, time pass. So, guard Meek moves, feeding, guarding from people coming from not dungeon. This monster is following orders. This actually sounds quite honorable. But Meek can talk a lot. Ask Meek. I can convince the mimic to our party? Yeah, we're doing that. Right. Well, this might seem pretty simple at this point, but you gotta convince this thing that you'll be its new master. Oh! And you do that by well. Hey, Mimic, Meek. Yes. When was the last time you saw your master? Master, yes, master was... It fidgets on the wall. Master had a master say, Meek should then... Meek not see master for long. There we go. That made those gears start turning. Now hit him with the big one. Your old master is gone, Meek. Oh, but... No buts, he's gone, but it's okay. I'll be your new master. Oh! The Mimic's eye goes wide, revealing a horrifying mess of shiny pupils. Then it begins to shake. No, that does not. What? Only master can order. Old order, still fresh order. Maybe ask, what exactly was the order? Order master talk. God Meek, God stash. God Meek only ordered by master. Well, there's a loophole here. Your guard Meek? God is title. Title is God. So if you stop having that title, then you're no longer guard Meek, unless you don't need to follow the orders. Meek stares at you for a moment. It turns to your companion as well. Sounds logical to me. Yes, that work. But Meek is guard Meek. Not anymore. By the power granted to me by the city of Norvik, I now officially deputize you, Mr. Meek. What? The Mimic jolts around the wall. Your new title is now Deputy Meek. Congratulations. Want to join the party? A horrid screeching sound is emitted from the monster as it leaps towards you. Shit, the goblin yells and steps back. Embrace it. Within a moment, you realize that the Mimic has left its pose and turned into a cloak. Cloak I am. If danger, I tell. A familiar has joined your party. Keep familiars equipped to gain bonuses and dice checks. Deputy Meek at service. Are you sure that's safe? What's the worst that could happen, Snell? It'll be useful to have a little guy around. Yes, little guy. Fuck it. Sure, it'll be fine. Let's keep the Mimic around, why not? He mutters to himself, I can write a book with famous last words after this whole thing. Let's go! Bro. Equip the Mimic. That's sick. Yeah! Oh, that's awesome. Bone dust. Knock. Hell yeah, dude. Arcane music box.